If you're getting C's right now, I need you to know this first that you're not lazy and you're not dumb. I was just you a few months back and I got from C minus to an A plus with a half of the effort I did for the C minus. Hi guys, my name is Thelma and in this video I'm gonna tell you how you can achieve an A plus without being a genius. I have been an average student my whole life until last year when I cracked the code for good grades. So the first thing is time management. I know this is very basic, but it is very important to use your time wisely. For example, I took 3 courses in summer and I was spending my whole week studying and still got a C. I wasn't even having enough time for myself. I was just working and studying. It was overwhelming and the outcome made me very disappointed. However, the next semester I took 1 course extra, yet I had enough time for me. The first thing I did is made a better schedule for my work and my classes. I tried to finish all my courses within 3 days and I also worked 2 days out of those 3 days. So I kept 2 days for myself, Friday and Saturday. And the rest of the 5 days I tried working, doing my homework and my classes. This way it was way relaxing. Also, to save time, I took more of the online classes and less in-person classes. Since I live far from my school, I didn't want to waste any of my time. Although while commuting for the courses I took in person, I used to do my reading works and sometimes I did my videos as I wanted to use most of my time. Second, choose the right professor. Now, I take a lot of time to choose the right professor for me. Now, I look at the ratings of the professor that was given by the other students and trust me, it helped me a lot to understand my professor better. This allows you to know how your professor grades and what will be the expectations from this course. You'll know the grading style, if the professor is strict or not. Moreover, how helpful the professor will be. This saved me from the rude and hard grading professors. Third, and the most controversial topic, that you should use AI. But you need to use it correctly and carefully. You cannot rely on it. And I know you're scared to use AI because of the academic integrity. However, you can use AI like ChatGPT or Gemini, but do not copy-paste it. While using AI, you need to keep this in mind that you are using it for a learning purpose and not to copy it. Moreover, you cannot fully rely on it. AI is to make our life easier, not to replace us, so keep that in mind. Be attentive and consistent. To get better grades, you need to be present in your class. I think it's very important, not just because of the participation mark, but also for learning. Moreover, you need to participate in the class chat. Try to answer the questions and communicate with the professor. You don't need to be correct for this, you just need to be curious enough to ask questions. This is very important. This way you can build a relationship with your professor. Your professor will like you, will remember you, and would know that you're there to learn. I did this from the very first day of my courses, and each of the professors remembered me and tried to help me throughout the course. Also, in the future, if you ever need your professor's help, they'll be there to help you. Finish all your assignments before the deadline. After the deadline, going to your professor and begging to submit your assignments, we don't want to do that. Submitting your assignment before the deadline is something very basic, but this is also something that we miss a lot. You should check all your deadlines at the start of the course and set reminders for each one. This is one of the things that made me lose A+ from one of the courses this semester. This was so heartbreaking because it was one of the easiest way to earn good grades, but I learned my lesson this time, so keep a track on your assignment deadlines. Lastly, at the beginning of every semester, I promised to myself to get an A+ no matter what. I could fulfill it because I have that motivation, and you can do it too if you believe in yourself and work hard. And finally, going from a C- to an A+ didn't happen overnight. It happened because I was consistent. And all I want to say is you don't need to be smarter or perfect. You just need to stop quitting on yourself. And that's it for today. If you find this video helpful, then please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye!